This is pretty early for any sort of a taste test for us on peppers. Normally our best months are August and September, but here we are in late June. You'll be seeing this in early July. But we're going to try 4 different types. 2 of them I've tried before. This is the Albino Bullnose, the Oda, and the 2 that I haven't tried are the Cubanelle and the Blot. None of these are ripe, so I want to let you know that. Well, actually, these 3 turn kind of a reddish orange, and that one kind of has some bicolor tendencies. It's kind of a unique kind of golden color with some streaks, darker streaks in it. Well, you can see the darker streaks, kind of a purple here. Now, I'm going to try the Blot first, because I've never tried it before and I'm curious. Since it's not ripe, it's surprisingly sweet. Pretty thick wall. I think you can probably see that. I'm liking it pretty well. I think I could eat that pepper fresh. It's a good little pepper. I'm really curious to see how much improvement there is on a ripe one. Real juicy. Got kind of that typical bell flavor, but sweeter and juicier. Let's try the Cubanelle. It's got a thinner wall. And I've heard some people say that occasionally you can get some of these with some heat in them, even though I bought it as a sweet pepper. It'll be interesting to see if there's any heat at all. Got not as much sweetness and juiciness as the Blot. But just the way it tastes to me, it's got kind of a pretty mild taste, no heat whatsoever. Let me get into excuse me. Let me get into the seeds and see if there's any heat from those. I'll try a ripe one later in the season. Not getting any heat from the seeds either. I'm curious to see how this one would do on the grill. Now I'm going to try the Albino Bullnose. I left this one on a little bit long. It was starting to get just a hint of color. Oops. Kind of a typical bell flavor. Got some funky looking green up around the seed cavity with almost no seeds at all. There's one seed I see. It's really kind of weird. But of the three I've tried so far, I like the Blot the best. And Yoda, this is just a dependable pepper for us every year. It's real productive. It's sweeter when it gets ripe, but we always end up picking some of them when they're purple. Well, actually, probably most of them when they're purple. These are good, excuse me, these are good fresh or cooked, and eaten with a little dip, they're good. But of the four, hands down, I like the Blot the best. It's just a good sized pepper, thick walls, juicy, and it's got a little bit of sweetness. And I'm really looking forward to trying the ripe one. So we'll see how that goes later this season, hopefully. Don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.